Take one.
Hi.
Hello.
Sometimes it's easier just not to say anything.
I did fine.
For some of us. What are we talking about today? What are we showing everybody today?
The restaurants that we went to in Berwick, Pennsylvania.
Well, we're
And
all in
surrounding
Berwick,
areas.
surrounding areas.
Yes.
NEPA.
Huh?
Northeast PA, NEPA. We've been over this.
Oh, that's what it. Oh, I didn't know that's what it was
NEPA.
for.
Yeah, we went to a couple new places. Not that they haven't been there when we've been there before, but they're new to us as far as actually eating there. So that's where we are. Wyatt was the first. We're gonna let Long Name say the long name of the first restaurant we went to, right? Long Name. She's being shunned because she has COVID. Also, by the way, that's why she's back there instead of on the fancy couch she normally sits on. So we're doing our best to have the rest of us not get sick.
Yeah.
So, and if he has it, I now do too. Wait, hold on a second.
Well.
Hold on 1 second.
What is that clickety clack? I don't know.
You really push me when you do that.
Still waiting for those checks to roll in. Just saying. Okay, now go ahead.
Sorry, I feel like I was gonna sneeze.
Okay.
The first restaurant that we went to that we're going to talk about in this video is called Del Mar y El Sol Tropical Cafe, and it is right in Berwick, Pennsylvania.
Downtown.
Downtown PA.
For as much as
PA.
Berwick has a downtown at this point. Hey,
Yeah.
not trying to disparage Berwick. I got over there for a bunch of years. It's still a cool town. And a lot of great food. Including
You.
Del Mar y El Sol Tropical Cafe.
Oh.
Yeah. Hashtag nailed it.
We went there with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law and their kids and plus some other family extensions.
It's called a cousin.
Yeah.
But not their cousin.
Yeah.
Our niece's cousin. It's like cousin the other way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we decided to go and eat in the restaurant. It's not a very large place, but it was a constant like revolving door of people coming through, and it was great.
yeah, they started off as a food truck, and they were at least known for their empanadas. I don't know if that's all they had with the food truck, and they still do have the food truck. But we certainly went beyond empanadas and all the way through dessert, as you'll see, in fact. And yeah, I mean, I think the general consensus was that it was pretty awesome.
Was their first one that empanada truck down the road on the...
Yeah, on the road.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
outside
yeah.
it's red.
Yeah.
It said, I think it said the empanada truck on it.
Yeah.
One of the indicators of what it was exactly.
Yep.
But what are you doing? Stop. Do you have anything to add?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Oh, Wyatt wants to add that he got new shoes last week.
No?
Oh, I thought that's why you're slapping your shoe.
No, I was
And
being...
before we started, he said, "Can I feature my shoes?"
No, I said... if he wasn't going to say it, I'm like... Can I show off my shoes?
Show off, feature.
Can I feature my
Hashtag get your leg out of my face.
Can I feature my shoes?
Okay, moving on. Where do we go next?
Well, I mean, do you want to talk about anything specific about the food? Because we have some
Nothing.
clips, obviously, from while we were at the restaurant. But like, now that you've...
Miles, what
Had
did you
fun.
get to eat?
What did you
Do you
have?
remember? Cheese quesadilla.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Cheese quesadilla.
Cheese quesadilla, one of his go-tos. If the cheese quesadilla is on the menu, we know it's safe for us to go. It's number one, apparently. He's watching.
What are you looking at?
You're supposed to act natural and just eat your food.
She thinks she's a TV star. Bryson, what are you having? Yeah, never mind.
I wonder what the. I mean, we never go wrong with that. Gosh, it's so good.
Would you say you never don't order that?
No, we never go wrong with that.
Oh, you never
We
go
order
wrong
that often. It's delicious.
Bryson, what do you? Never mind. What'd you order, Wyatt?
Or the Cubano.
Cubano 10. Yeah, so the running joke at our house back home at the Cuban restaurant, Wyatt likes to order the Cubano sandwich, and it was $13, and he didn't know that the 13 meant dollars because it didn't have a dollar sign. So he ordered like for the first time from the waiter, and he said, "I'll have the Cubano 13," and the rest of us busted out laughing because he's telling the waiter that he would like the Cubano 13.
I'm eating a beef empanada.
Make appointments?
Still,
They're pretty big. You can't see now because I've eaten most of them.
Blame them.
They're really crispy. The beef is very flavorful. Lots of spices. And the empanada itself the outside is crunchy, but a little bit of a chewiness to it too, which is good. I like that too.
Cubano, Cuban sandwich, classic. It's awesome. Really, really well balanced. The bread is crunchy on the outside, a little bit chewy on the inside. Of course, the ham, the pork, the cheese, the pickles, the mustard. It's all like they're all together, and they're all awesome. That's like a great bite out of one sandwich. Maybe the best bite out of one sandwich I've ever had. Nothing's overpowering. It's like not super salty or anything. Just a little bit of bite from the pickle and the mustard. Creamy cheese, tasty meat. That's good. It's really good. I'm not
You think so too, Wyatt?
Yeah.
all those things that I said. Look at that cheese pull. Boom. There's stuff on your face.
That is so good.
Told you.
Hot, everything's melty. Meat is tender. It's just good. So good.
So good we had to get a second one. Shit. We got some others. What are those called?
It's
Cornmeal?
delicious. Why have I not tried this before?
You were
Just
a
go
fool.
in. Go in.
Oh, look at that cheese. Oh, man.
No, I did. I went.
I've had a lot of things from this menu. This is probably my favorite one. I don't know why I didn't try it before today.
Well,
You're welcome.
now you've been in
Right.
line.
Thank you.
Anyway, what all did we eat? What were the little, was it cornmeal sticks or something?
Oh yeah, they were.
Because we had
so
talked about
good.
those in our little videos.
Yes, it was like cornmeal fries.
Yeah, like extra, like steak fry type size things.
Yeah.
I made out of cornmeal. Kind of sweet, kind of savory. Real tasty. What else?
They were tasty.
rolled ice cream.
He went straight for the dessert.
They will eat dessert for every meal, not after every meal.
No.
For every meal. So what
all
else
they think
before we get to
Cubano.
hashtag we're having rolled ice cream for dessert? Stop kicking. One of the other things I had was the chicken empanada, which I'm not a huge fan of, like getting chicken when I go out places, but that was probably my second favorite thing. Not that I didn't like the beef one; it was really good too. But there was just something about whatever the seasoning and sauce and everything on that chicken was really, really good. Not super spicy, but so flavorful. And you know, chicken's chicken, right? But whatever they put on it, like made chicken. So it was really tasty. I would definitely get that again too. Yeah, it's it's different for that town as far as what the it's Puerto Rican food, and at least when I was living there 1,000 years ago, it's basically pizza and subs, and fast food, and a lot of great mom and pop pizza places for sure. So it's different as far as like what you can get, and it's nice to have that option. And if I didn't say it in our video, any of the clips from actually in the restaurant, I will definitely go back there again. I don't know if I can get there every time we go to Berwick, because there's still a lot of places in the area that I want to try, but that single visit will certainly not be the last one that we make, I'm sure. And I know my sister eats there a number of times a month for sure, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's great.
If you're local, you definitely.
It's a good chance we have a bear over here.
If you're local, you definitely need to go and support this business, because it is, I think, an outstanding, something different for Berwick,
You see?
in terms of just, like he just said. But I mean, I just think you need to give it a shot.
Yeah, it's different, and it's different is okay. It's easy to, and she knows, like, I mean, in the time you've been going to Berwick and over these however many years, like, it's, when we order out, what do we get? Pizza or subs.
Or wings.
Right? And it's not that there's a bunch of wing places, but Romeo's,
We
you're
definitely
awesome.
have our go-tos.
Yeah. But so it's cool just to have that as an
bakeries.
option. That's a separate episode probably. But yeah, if you're in Berwick and you haven't tried.
Del Mar E El Sol.
See, I was gonna say it backwards.
Tropical Cafe.
I was gonna say Del Sol first. And I didn't think that was right. So anyway, give them a shot. It's really awesome. The food I thought was very reasonably priced. The empanadas are like bigger than my
huge.
fist. My hands aren't huge, but I am super strong, as you know. But I mean, and they were average, like, I don't know how much they were, but anyway, none of the prices jumped out at me as being unreasonable. Stop. We know you're super strong too. And as far as like getting fresh food, I mean, how do you put a price tag on that? Well, you just write a number.
I think we had heard, because the owner was not there when we actually ate, but she had come in that morning and made and prepped all of the stuff, so it was all ready to go for that evening, and it was all fresh.
Yeah, and it comes out like the empanadas, they're fried, and they come out and they're just like,
Oh yeah.
they're like smiles, and then you bite in, and then you're just like, and then you take another bite and you do it all again until it's gone, and then you wish that you hadn't eaten so fast. Yeah, all right, Wyatt, what do you want to talk about?
The rolled ice cream.
Rolled ice cream.
Super good.
What do you have?
I got Oreo rolled ice cream.
Yeah,
That isn't ice cream. You spilled on your shirt.
spilled on your shirt.
Can be washed.
Bryson, how's yours? Busted. So here's the thing. I don't even like ice cream. Right? It's not the right weather for ice cream for me. I tend to eat ice cream in January. But it's a peanut butter cup. And peanut butter is awesome. And peanut butter cups are also awesome. And I don't know what the deal is with rolled ice cream. I don't think it tastes any different from regular ice cream, but it's really good. And I really like the whipped cream on this little dish. I think that's probably my favorite thing. It's sweet. Come on, set you all up for that one. I said it's sweet.
The first ingredient is sugar.
But yeah, it's really good as far as like desserts go. I'd get this again for sure. Yeah. So yeah. Cut.
So I ordered the Nutella rolled ice cream, and it's my first experience with rolled ice cream. I did have to go down a little bit because on top is whipped cream, chocolate syrup, and crushed peanuts. And I thought at first it was couldn't find the Nutella, but I made my way down, and it's there, and it's delicious. I'm about to drop that one.
Anyway, top to bottom, great place to eat. Definitely gonna do it again. So the next place we went to out of the three was a place in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. It's just up the river. Nanticoke, NANTICOKE. And it's called NEPA'rogi, and it's a hand-made pierogi place. And they have pierogis and pickles
Oh yeah.
and a little like shelf of pierogi related stuff, like what are they like earrings,
Crocheted
and
earrings
crocheted.
and ornaments. It was so cute.
Oh my goodness, it was awesome. Anyway, NEPA'rogi this time, you don't eat in, you just go in and pick them up and take them home, and I guess cook them yourself or gift them or whatever it is you're going to do with them.
They're frozen.
And that particular day they were frozen. I think sometimes they're fresh, but it was the day after. It was July 5th, or
Yep.
yeah, it was July 5th. So it was the day after. It was holiday week and stuff. So there weren't many folks in there. So we happily bought some frozen pierogies. We got 3 kinds. What we get?
Just potato and
cheese, like the classic.
Oh,
One of the classics.
jalapeno popper.
Yeah, cheddar cheese, jalapenos. I think some potato as well. And he knows this because it's a dessert one.
No.
Yes.
Well, yes, the dessert one. What was it? It was like apple pancake. It was something like that. Pierogies and barbecue chicken.
What?
You don't remember that?
No. It was not in. No.
We're gonna have to queue up some sort of like dream montage here because I don't. Did you say barbecue chicken?
Yes, I said
And
barbecue
apple
chicken.
Pancake.
Yes.
In one pierogi. I
Yes.
think
So,
that's your understanding.
I made my world famous chicken and waffles last night, and so he obviously is like stuck on this chicken idea
No.
with some sort of sweet
Yeah.
component. So there was no chicken involved in the. Was it apple cinnamon pancake or something like that?
It was apple cinnamon pancake.
animal-
period. No.
I think whatever she said was right for once.
Barbecue
yeah,
chicken.
Wow. I'm not going to cut any of that out either because that was too
That was fun.
awesome. So anyway, we took him home and we asked the awesome employee who I think it's family-owned restaurant business, and I think that most of the folks that work there are actually in the family. But he was super nice and said, yeah, these ones you probably want to fry. Sometimes we air fry these ones and da-da-da. So we had the apple cinnamon chicken. Just kidding. We did some in a pan in oil, in butter with onions. Another classic preparation. I don't really like them boiled. I know some people do. That's not really my preference. I guess because I need the added fat of butter, probably. You have to put your finger up. Was your finger up? I don't think it was.
What was the other kind?
What was the kind that we ended up air frying?
Barbecue chicken.
No, it was
We-
buffalo chicken.
Okay.
Oh,
Buffalo
that's what
chicken.
it was?
It was buffalo chicken.
I was so close.
Yeah, but there still wasn't any apple in it.
I never said there was apple in it.
That's the way that you presented
Kind
it.
of presented the information as
Okay.
if
I
it
said
were.
there was apple pancake pierogies.
We're gonna have to roll back
Stop.
in.
Did you say barbecue chicken?
Yes, I said
And
barbecue
apple-
chicken.
Pancake
Yes.
in one pierogi.
Yes.
Yeah. Buffalo chicken.
That's the one that
Buffalo
was
chicken.
air fried.
Air fried.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the air frying, we don't have an air fryer. I don't understand how you fry with air. Look, I don't care. We don't listen. If you saw our kitchen, you'd understand why we don't have another appliance. But anyway, the air fry ones, they were good, and I did like
Yeah.
the buffalo chicken. They were good.
They were very good.
But
Blue cheese.
yeah, I mean, but I think my whole deal is that we got blue cheese dressing, dip them in, super good. I mean, my whole thing is that when I think of pierogies, I think of butter and onions. So we did the potato and cheese in butter and onions, and we did the jalapeno popper ones in butter and onions.
I really like this.
And they were really, really good.
Do you need to zoom out on it?
So the funniest thing is that, or not the funniest thing, no, it's the funniest thing. Like, we didn't even make the apple cinnamon ones. We ate so many pierogies that we didn't end up making those. And
I
when
was
we,
kind of disappointed in that.
Me too.
well, as you know, all you do is put up your finger, and then we will acknowledge your thoughts, and we will consider your thoughts, and then we will tell you too bad. Anyway, yeah, we probably should have made them, but we didn't. And then they were still frozen when we left, and we brought a cooler down with us. But I think we just had too much other stuff we were bringing. So the
So they stayed.
pierogies stayed in Berwick, and so we will obviously have to be going back to get some of those and try them next time. You know, it's one of those, at least for me, because I mean, I think I was the one more than anybody that wanted to go try this place. But now it had been over a year that I wanted to go. Like, the anticipation was like, ooh. And it was one of those things that, I mean, very obviously could have gone awry as far as my expectations versus what actually happened. But I think it balanced out very well. The pickles were really good because it was just like cucumber spears, and not like cooked pickled, like just like thrown in a container with pickling stuff and a fresh like sprig of dill, and they were really good. We ate them in the car actually when we got
we
in the
couldn't
car, and so we were so hungry. But yeah, it's definitely, was it like 35 minutes from Berwick, but even if you buy them fresh, you can still freeze them when you get home, and it's definitely worth the trip up there. And oh man, it's so good.
It was so good.
Yeah, make sure they used to have an old location.
Oh
And-
yeah, that was funny.
And when I pulled up NEPA'rogi, it popped up in Waze, so I just went there. And it was actually to their,
Waze, you hear that?
we need to update that. It was to their older location, and but the information on the website is actually right. I just didn't check it because Waze pulled it right up as NEPA'rogi, and that's where we went, and it was wrong. So on the website, I then quickly pulled up the website. Different address.
Yeah.
Went right to it. It was only like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
away,
it was like half
but
a mile.
We
I mean,
just,
it wasn't a big deal.
It was not. I didn't double check that. I thought it would be accurate.
But it's cool. They have a big parking lot next to the building. So you park and just walk around the corner and go on in. And it's cool. And I mean, people there were so friendly. I asked them about what kind of cheese were in the jalapeno popper ones, and they had to go look it up, and I felt bad because I thought it would be like an easy answer. But they gave me the information I wanted. And so it was great. But definitely go back for some NEPA'rogis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ugh. I want them now.
me too.
So there you go. We'll be back.
So our third and final stop on the foodie tour of northeastern Pennsylvania was another Berwick. I think a newish. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been there, but
Probably one of the newest.
pizza joints in Berwick, and because there are a lot of pizza places, and
yeah.
so this
They're
one
all
I
awesome.
think
Let's be clear. They're all awesome.
this one I think is one of the few like brick oven ones that exists. Maybe the only one
Probably the only
that
one.
exists.
In Berwick.
It's called Bricktown Pizza.
Good figure.
And Paw Peach has been talking about this place for a while, and so we finally got it. It was, I think, the evening. It was our last night.
Yep.
That we were there. So this was the same day as the pierogi adventure.
Just don't judge us, all right?
So we had lots of
I can feel it.
NEPA-esque food. So we ordered 3 pizzas, and we got a cheese, because obviously, a sausage and pepperoni, and then also a veggie. They're pretty large.
And we had a house full.
Yep.
And there's only a little bit left over, but
Yeah, we walked in the kitchen, and we didn't realize that the pizzas were already there, and there was already a line at the in front of the boxes,
and usually I think the rule, and maybe I've never said this, and maybe so here you go. I think the rule is that whoever has driven the farthest for the pizza should be first in line. And it's approximately 697 miles from our house to that house. So I thought pretty much anytime we're there, I think we should be first in line. So just throwing it out there for anybody who might be watching. All you subscribers out there in YouTube land.
I chose veggie just because I had eaten pierogies all day, and I was like, you know what, I need some
In case you haven't
vegetables
heard.
in my life. So why not on a pizza? So anyway, the veggie came with artichokes, olives, peppers, onions, maybe some broccoli. I could be misspeaking on that. But anyway, it was delicious. It was really, really good. I've got the menu right here. What does it say? Onion, olive, bell peppers, artichoke. Okay, olives. Good. No broccoli. I made that up. It was very good. Yeah, I liked it.
So I didn't have any of the veggie. I stuck with the cheese and the sausage and pepperoni. The cheese was great. I mean, it was awesome. You know, cheese is a little burnt on top. But the sausage and pepperoni had been in the oven long enough that the meat was crispy, like the pepperoni was crispy around the edges, and the sausage had a little bit of a crust getting started too. It was really good. And speaking of crust, that pizza crust, I mean, it's thin, it's not like deep dish Chicago. It's not like thin and crispy like you take a bite and you shred the inside of your mouth. It's still foldable, but it's still got, because I guess it's because of the heat in the oven. It's so good, and it's just crispy enough that it was great. And it's it's a little blackened because and but overall that was a great way to end our NEPA visit. I mean, I don't turn down pizza kind of as a general rule, but I will not be turning down Bricktown pizza probably ever. Wyatt had something specific he wanted to talk about regarding Bricktown pizza. Take it away.
What was it? You had your finger up.
Oh,
Hashtags.
I remember. Yeah. Bricktown.
Sauce.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Bricktown has this thing called
Sauce.
sweet sauce.
Okay, on their typical sauce is called robust sauce, right? And that's what you get if you don't specify anything else. They have a couple options, and one of them is
Sweet sauce. Very good. It's sweet. Sweet goodness.
And unfortunately, you're going to have to watch all of this because we didn't get any footage. We took
Yeah.
a picture or two, but there is no video of the devouring of the pizza
Yeah.
because it was gone so fast. We didn't even think about it. It was after the fact, and we thought, oh,
I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't think about it, but by the time, it was too late. It was just, I mean, both pizzas were at least half gone, and there was just people sitting everywhere, just, it's kind of like a cartoon. But I mean, but I guess that's a testament to how good that pizza is, because I mean, I'm sure I was hungry. It was dinner time, but I didn't keep track of how many pierogies I ate. But there's no reason I should have been that hungry. But anyway, yeah, we unfortunately don't have. I think we got 2 pictures. You just have to take our word for it of it being awesome. I hope that if he hasn't already, I know on Facebook there's like some kind of like NEPA pizza report or something, and this guy goes out and does all kinds of pizza tastings. So hopefully he's been there. And I know he does like really, really super in-depth reviews of things, and I think he does videos usually as well, and he's really good. I wish I could tell you his actual Facebook page. Stop kicking me.
But maybe
And
we can link it.
perhaps we could link it. But
And to all of these places, maybe we can link stuff too. I don't know. I'm making things up. I don't know how we do that. So
because we don't. Anyway.
burn.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. There was, because we talked about, the different stuff at Knoebels that we tried. That was our last video, I think. So that was episode 6. And I did want to say, sorry we missed you last week. There's been a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
We did skip a week of videos. There's just been 1,000 things.
I was at a conference.
Yeah, she was in Chicago. I exiled the boys while she was gone, so I could just have the house to myself. Just kidding, that didn't happen.
Nope.
Wanted to. So anyway, there's just been a lot. There's lots of activity starting soon. So our weekly videos might not be actually weekly. That's our goal, but we'll just see. But we also, at least I, intend to start doing some more content just on my own, because if you haven't heard, I'm starting a new job, and it's going to be really, really super fun. And I know that for me anyway, next year at this time, I want to be able to look back and remind myself of how it went. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully I'm still smiling about it at that point.
Yeah, you will.
But anyway, that's that, I think,
Yeah.
on this one.
It's still around, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, and I did just put up a Facebook post today. We'll be back in Berwick the week of Thanksgiving, as far as we know. That could change. But if you have a place or 2 places or a couple places that you absolutely love in NEPA, he'll get it eventually. Let us know, because we're always up for trying something new. As we did point out, if there's a cheese quesadilla on the menu, we can all go.
Yeah.
If there's a few other things like mac and
Chicken
cheese, chicken
nuggets.
tenders, corn dogs, hot dogs.
Chicken
He likes cheeseburgers now. Plain cheeseburgers with pickles. I'm not sure what plain cheeseburger with pickles is, but anyway, so we are definitely looking forward to continuing these. But it's a lot of fun for us. We like to eat, we like to try new places, and we like to tell you about them as well. I think that's it from us for today.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Look, there's the train bridge. The train bridge right away.
Nailed it.